Today's date is May the 9th, 2012, and I just wanted to take an opportunity to take a quick video. Actually, this probably won't be very quick, but I wanted to document just how terrible this situation has become out here at our old long homestead. Me and my family have lived here for, 30 years, since 1981. Have built a successful business that's right on the side of a very popular highway in this area. It's I-540. We had I-540 frontage where we had a trailer shop where we did trailer repairs, trailer hitches. We sold trailers and everything right here, right alongside I-540. This was our trailer lot, what used to be our trailer lot, right here alongside the interstate. Over here we had trailer offices and other areas that we used for business. My sister and her husband used to live here. Those buildings and everything have already been removed. Basically, the Arkansas State Highway Department decided that they needed to put the Highway 412 bypass highway through here, and they filed eminent domain against our family's property and took the land from us March of last year. We had until the end of March to move out of the premises, or they were basically going to begin to charge us lease on the property. They did do an appraisal on the property, but of course it's the state appraiser. It's an appraiser that works for the State Highway Department that comes out and does an appraisal, and basically they name their price. They only offered us about half of what the property's value was actually worth. We have our own appraisals to show that, and in that they under eminent domain laws, they basically told us that we had to leave. This is where my parents' house used to stand. Lots of memories here. Since 1981, it's gone through, several different renovations. We've added on several times. My great-grandparents lived here until they passed away. I've been here since I was 7 years old. It's the only home my sisters have ever known. And once they seized the property under eminent domain laws, they had a company come in to do salvaging, and anything we wanted off the property we had to buy back out of our offer, which is kind of ridiculous. But anything we wanted to take, whether for sentimental value, whether it's cabinets in the house, if we wanted, to take items from bathrooms or certain, whatever it might be, certain items that were considered part of the place, and we had to actually buy that back out of our settlement, or out of our offer. As you can see, we've got a custom in-ground pool here, what's left of it. The state has left this unguarded. They've taken down the wrought iron fence around the pool, and now it's just open. Any child could fall in here and drown, basically. There's nothing covered, nothing safe about it. Piles of rubble everywhere. I'm trying to tell the story and show and kind of narrate what's going on here at the same time. But this property has been in this state now for over 3 months. No one has been out here to clean it up or do anything with it. There's boards with nails sticking out of them, open swimming pools, debris laying everywhere, sharp edges of metal, and it's a mess. And I hate driving by this every single day, because me and my wife still live on the north end of the property, way back over in that area. And we have to drive by this every single day, and I have to see my family's legacy, our heritage, just completely disrespected like this. They came in and took everything that was of value and just left it the way you see it. Anyhow, under the eminent domain laws of the state, we had until the end of March of last year, 2011, to vacate the premises so we could start paying lease to the state. We did so and got out. And then they set our court date for February 14th of this year, the 12th. Appraisals are only good for 6 months in a court of law. They knew what they were doing because they came here immediately after we vacated the premises and began tearing everything up and tearing everything out. And basically what that does is, okay, we get an appraisal that'll stand for court, and we try to take the state to court to get what we know the place is worth. Now the appraisals that we have of when the property was in its prime and everything was the way it should be, those appraisals are no longer any good. And they got in here and did all this demolition work, and now the appraisal would show the property in the condition you see it. So we were basically railroaded. There's all kinds of other ways that the state has done us wrong by this, but it is what it is. We're not griping so much about the actual project. We know that the 412 bypass project is needed. Anyone who lives in Springdale or around this area in northwest Arkansas knows that a 412 bypass highway would be extremely beneficial. But at the same time, we don't agree with the government taking people's property for less than it's worth. This property was worth around twice what the offer was, and they basically stole it from our family. And by taking it, they've left it in the state that you see it in. And it's just hard. It's a hard thing to have to drive by this every day and see the place where you grew up disrespected and just ran through, pilfered through, and just left the way that it is, with no intention of doing anything to clean it up or finalize the demolition. This is our family shop. Lots of blood, sweat, and tears here at this place. This is the Long's Northwest Hitch headquarters in Lowell, Arkansas. What's left of it anyways. Salvagers have come in and done somewhat of a job. The place is just open. They've stripped all the roof off. It's just a big mess. There's no rhyme or reason to why things have been left this way. This has been in this state, like I said, for about 3 months. There's not been anything going on here. There used to be a sales counter here. That's off back into the shop area. Back here, this used to be our break room area. This was my father's office, the patriarch of our business, and our family would conduct business in this office. And here's the back break room where we would take breaks and customers would wait on their jobs to be completed. And as you can see, the doors are just open, leaves are on the floor, which I understand that the place is going to be demoed and that's not important, but I don't understand why the building has been left in its current state. They've taken down the main shop, which was a red iron building. They've taken it completely down and relocated it to another site. So that's what used to be on this slab here. I think it was like a 30 by 40 shop, about a real tall building. We could get a full-size RV in here, and it's our loading dock and everything there on the side of the business. They won't even let us put a sign up to tell people that we're not out of business. We've changed locations. We've gone to a mobile service company now. In fact, I'm not even supposed to be on the property. But I'm getting really tired of people pulling up here and assuming that we're out of business when that's the farthest thing from the truth. We're still in business and we're still as busy as we've ever been. But this thing needs to be completed. This demolition project needs to be completed and cleaned up so that we can move on with what we need to move on with. And again, I just wanted to document it because it's not right. My family's very upset about how the entire thing was treated. This is a retaining wall here in the front that got ripped out. It's tore out. There's a mailbox right here on the street level that's been toppled over. Grass is 18 inches tall. They won't come out and mow it. The city of Lowell has sent them many notices that they need to clean this up, that they're in violation of multiple ordinances. They continue to, the Arkansas State Highway Department continues to ignore those warnings. And I just wanted to post and document today's date. The property's been in this situation for about 3 months, and nothing seems to be changing. It's a terrible tragedy as far as our family's concerned, and I'd like to see them pick it up.